Hello. Let's get this going, shall we? Let's start what's gonna be a very long day. It is gonna be a long day. Let's see where we start though. Oh look, it's a mace one. Good luck, thank you Skullbot, I'm gonna need it. And hello. The MH3U challenge run. We can get that new save started. Hello, Ropes. How are you? Did we hit MH3U yesterday and he wasn't there? Correct. Bonk. Blasphemy. It is typical. It's this one? No, it's this spreadsheet. I think the run I decided to do was like the half measures one, right? Yes. What's the MH3U challenge run? Bring no more than half of any item's max stack onto a quest with you. My pouch is half size. Basically. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that thing just fucking obliterated. Well, that ain't great. I'm just gonna leave that there, and I'm just not gonna touch it. So 1 max, exactly. New game. How often do you need to heal in MH3U anyway? Frequently, because I'm not very good. I don't know what to call this. I was gonna go with Pouchster as well. Does it fit? I could be Mr. Pouchsty. The return of the Stee. Okay, I'm as basic bitch as you can get. This is going over Mr. Slimster. You made it, yeah. If there is ever a situation where you cannot cleanly half round down. I don't know if Mace did put that information in there, but that's the information that I came to as well. If you cannot equally half, round down. Good morning, Weiss. How are you? It's Saturday. It is Saturday. Try is so good. Peak monster. A try? I can give you MH3U, but try? The the feel of the series never got better than this. I'm inclined to agree with that, at least. It does feel the most Monster Hunter. I do agree. It was new character, absolutely. What's going on? Why are we starting a new file? This is the beginning of the next challenge run. The challenge run being to beat the game with only half of any particular item going into a quest. No, it's only when I go into a quest, right? I can only take half supplies in with me. I can get the rest of the supplies in quest. So if I want, I can go and farm up to 10 megas and 10 potions and stuff, but it's going in. I'm only allowed to bring half supply. Having the longsword? No. I was thinking about weapons earlier, just in case it did get rolled today, and I was considering what I wanted to go with. And my thought was something that has like good capacity for multiple things, basically. Like, dual blades is really nice defensively if you can dodge, but it doesn't really have anything else that's beneficial to not taking damage, other than like it's got good sustained output. So that doesn't really help me. So it's not something I'm gonna want to use, I don't think. Hammer has KO, and it has the ability to like flit in and out. Excuse me. I'm just gonna sell all the ones that aren't options. Yeah, Lance is what I was considering here. The ones that I really got down to were these two. In terms of like priority amounts, I guess, if you want to look at it in that way, I was kind of like this, with the lower down it being the better it is, in my opinion. What's the challenge? I'm only allowed to go into a quest with a half stack inventory. So half healing, half whetstones, half pickaxes, rounded down in any situations where it's equal. You gotta give it to longsword. See, longsword for me is terrible here. Sure, it's got great damage output, but you don't have whatever is it fade slash, the triangle and circle attack where you go like a little bit backwards? You can't do that to the sides in this game, right? You can only go backwards. So I don't play longsword enough. You can do it to the sides, but isn't it like really shit in this game? I've already sold the ranged weapons N10. These are the only weapons that I would even consider doing this with. Longsword is goated in this game. Longsword's also boring as fuck. So my thinking was, at least with these weapons, right? Hit and run. You have decent dodging capability, and also you have the ability to block if I get myself in a bad spot where I can't get out of the way. But hit and run is great for being able to minimize damage. And it's got good skills that you can actually get access to, which make it even better. Focus allows you to do damage quicker. Punishing draw, meaning that you can get KO as well, makes this really fucking powerful. The only problem would be that I have to play longsword the whole game, and greatsword the whole game, and greatsword feels very impotent in this game because it doesn't have enough hit lag. So even though it does good damage, it feels terrible. This is just damage output and sharpness, but I don't like it. The only reason it's even a consideration is because it's so fucking OP. Why would I go to Tanzia? Sword and Shield was my frontrunner. Amazing dodging capacity. Consistent damage. I'm able to stay on the monster a lot. I have the shield in case I get into a panic situation. And it's got a really good underwater moveset. I really like its underwater moveset, even though people say it's terrible. I enjoy it. And then Bro says it sucks. Hammer has KO. It has the quick in and quick out. If you want to do the stun slam and then get out and stuff, right? That's really good for that. I mean, it can suck, but I can enjoy it, mate. Since when have I given a shit about what people say about the values of things? I enjoy the way it plays underwater. I don't give a crap if it's statistically bad. It can statistically fuck itself. Hammer I don't really have anything else for, though. Other than the fact that it can maybe do even more KO if I got Slugger. Which would maybe be nice or something. I don't know. Lance has Pierce, which is really nice. It also has the shield. The problem with Lance is when monsters move a lot underwater, I cannot keep up. And there's already a Lance/Gun Lance specific run for 3U. So I'm actually just gonna... I don't want to play longsword. It's these three. The problem with Hammer is that you always want to be at the head, right? And that's really dangerous. I think Greatsword's a legit really good option. Sharpness is less of a concern because you're either like single attack head sniping or you're doing big charged attacks, right? I mean, tail cuts I can do in multi. Let's do greatsword, fuck it. I think punishing draw makes greatsword really good. Although really I should have done Sword and Shield because there is actually already a greatsword running here. Goat sword? I don't think that's true. I don't think you're being entirely truthful right now. Gotta use it all the time. Why were duels not even a consideration? While they do have really good dodging capability, the inability to block, combined with the fact that the only real way they do damage is to be upside a monster's arsehole, makes it really bad from like a sustain perspective if you have reduced amounts of healing. Unless you start perfect dodging things. What did I do? Oh, I forgot. You need to get him meat. Junior wants my meat. I fucked the screen up there? I did, yeah. Recovery up? Recovery up would be really nice, actually. Both, the red tick and also the straight increased amount of healing. Hello, Eugene. Please stop throwing grenades at me. I like Rathian armor. I'll say it. I think Rathian armor is fun. It's also a monster I feel confident in farming. Does low rank Rathian have slots? Slots enough for a basic skill. Waking up hungry. Importantly, being able to stay in bed. Staying in bed is the best bit. I wish I could have done that this morning because I was fucking tired. But I had to get up and do this shit for 11 fucking hours. Oh, God. Why is the thing fucked up? Why does this keep changing itself? Stop changing yourself. Okay, there is going to be a problem, which is normally, before I do runs, I do prep for them ahead of time in order to be able to have like a more appropriate idea of what I've got going on in the run. And usually I'll pick out some weapons. So I'm just gonna go like... Can I not bring this? If you half and then round down, that's 0. I don't think I can get meat in this run. Meat is a locked resource. I don't need any of these, but it always just feels right to purchase them all, you know? You can get Char Char's mask and the hub grill on the child, that's true! Is there a way to obtain the maid meat on beside the barbecue spit? You can do it on top of Char Char's head. I mean, that's already happened. Unless I'm rounding Char Char down, then I can, then I will have Char Char at least. I can't think of any one-stack items that are absolutely required. Good thing Virgin added energy drinks, yup. Exactly. Char Char is the pouch item, yeah, precisely. Thank fuck they added energy drinks as a way to get through the sleep status. So much. Because I would be so screwed. Can I use Book of Combos? I can in the box. Right? Oh, I might be fucked. I'm not gonna... Oh, God. Huh. Well, we're gonna have to see how far I can get. With 5 potions, 5 mega potions, and 5 herbs. Sounds like Cedeus. Cedeus, I think, is reasonable. Mace did not give me a specific goal, which means the goal would technically be Dia Morales. But I don't know if that's possible unless I get real good. I have to get real good for that one. What's the plan for this run? Hey, Rachel. My pouch, I can only bring stuff onto the quest that is half rounded down the stack size that it would be in your pouch. So you can bring 10 potions, I can only bring 5. You can bring 5 pickaxes. I'm only allowed to bring 2. And something we just figured out. Barbecue spits? Max is 1. They're off limits. Book of combos. Max is 1. They're off limits. Thank you, Eugene. Oh, I just immediately put it back to just chatting. No power charms. Yep, no power charms, no power talon. Because they stack at 1. Which is good for saving money. A set that allows you to partake in heal maxing. I genuinely think recovery speed up. Is recovery up also a thing in this game? Those two are going to be disgustingly important. I don't think I'll be able to make it happen, but recovery speed up. Recovery up. Evasion +1. And... punishing draw? Might be the play here. Can March be over? I just thought about all of the implications this run has, and now I'm super wanting to do it. Oh, Punish Draw isn't gonna... I'm thinking like G set. Punish Draw isn't even happening in low rank. I genuinely think low rank is gonna be, maybe Rathian armor. I don't want to build Jaggy armor because it's boring and everyone does it. Hey, Gianni. How you doing? How goes for you? It's going good. This run seems like it's gonna be a fucking nightmare and very fun. Count hunts later? It's likely. We'll see if it happens or not. But at least as far as the wheel's concerned, it is statistically likely. I tell you what though, of all the games to do this in, the one without item sets kind of sucks. This is an hour to start a new save file and so on? Yes. We're still following March rules. New files weren't normally allowed, but it was allowed when it was specifically something that I was already going to be doing anyway. How the hell do you fix the intro cutscene lagging like hell again? I don't know. It just worked. You're the one who should know that, not me. What you can do is, as soon as you've started the intro cutscene, is close your instance of Citra and then reload into 3U and open it again, and you'll just be plopped at the village instantly. You won't have to watch the cutscene. If I remember correctly, you can just skip it. This is not a collector's summers, no. This is a half pouch limit. At least when departing onto the quest, I only have half of my pouch size. So 5 potions, 5 megas. I can't bring both the combos because you can't half them. Three is your favorite if you had to pick one. I think I genuinely can't pick between 3U, 4U, and Worlds. I love them all so much for different reasons. It means you can gather more. Actually, it probably means that I can gather less. Because instead of being able to bring just a good chunk of normal resources, like, instead of being able to bring 10 potions and that's all I need for a quest, it's more likely that for enough healing, I'm gonna have to bring 5 potions, 5 herbs, and 5 mega potions. So I have 3 inventory slots filled instead of just 1. Which is, not ideal. What do you even have to do on this quest? I don't remember. Or this intro bit. No, it's not the quest. It's the oh, I have to hunt a mollid. Okay. It's not a quest. Hello, Frodo. Hello, Derelict. Hope you're both doing good. Way too early. Yep. Yep. And if you look at the timer, we're 5 minutes away from tomorrow being the same length as well. And once upon a time, I would have said that 4U was my favorite. And then at a different point, I would have said that World is my favorite. But I really think it just depends what I'm in the mood for at that moment. I think 3U is the best game in terms of like what Skullbot was saying, like feel. It feels the most Monster Hunter-y. I thought that mining spot was going to break all of my pickaxes. 4U has the best gameplay, in my opinion. I don't even know what to put World at. Like, it's just nice. It's so fun being able to see the monsters in, like, slightly bigger areas and... them being high def and stuff. Having a bit more fluid combat. But not too much that it's overkill. World rounder with every rule applied. Are you sure that you want to redeem that? Because 1 hour of that is gonna be me switching the save files that I've got, putting them into the right place, reloading the game, closing the game, putting the randomizer on, reopening the game, making sure the randomizer's working, doing Zora Magdaros, checking my randomized stuff, and then being done. Because that stuff takes a long time to do. Like, I've got to do Zora Magdaros, I've got to slow walk around Astera while I wait for Mercer Skip. Just plopping the randomizer on and doing some like late game G-rank quests, I can do easy enough. But when it's in regards to doing the like permadeath randomizer, I don't get anywhere. It's the only thing. I'll give you the points back so you can turn it into what you want. No, you can do it if you want, but I would urge reconsideration. Back in your home place for some days. Things don't really look sad, but dead. It's been a 200-kilometer range with a thing. Turn off internet. Right. Not ideal. Hey, Sevens. You hope the wheel shall be kind today. I also hope the wheel feels kind today. I would very much like to be, well, now that I've started this run, the problem is my brain has become, like, fixated on this run. But 3U multi would be fun, to do some crown hunting and stuff. I would like to play some Frontier. I would love to not hit the last DBD roll in Chaos. For the love of fucking God, please. Good spot. Ooh, good spot. My God, mushrooms? We're gonna get high? That's not what I intended to do with the mushrooms, right? That wasn't my plan at all. I need to hoard them. Put them in my box. If I can keep up a relatively decent quest win rate here, despite having half stack inventory. A massive benefit of this is going to be that the farm is functionally twice as effective. Because I need half the stuff. If I can keep up the win rate. So you find a job that pays, an Ethernet system, you have to make do with whatever Wi-Fi hotspot contraption you've made. Hey, it works, right? It's obviously inconvenient, but if it works, it works. A lot of things are happening in DRG. A new class DLC? Like a fifth archetype? Miner, scout, or driller is what it's called. A fifth one of those? That's crazy. In Survivor, not in the main game. Oh, okay. Okay. $11 I'm crazy. It's gonna be at least 11 tomorrow as well. Potentially 12. This is where my tiredness rapidly evolves over the rest of the month. It tries. If it works sometimes, it's better than nothing, right? A new game mode that's been highly requested. I don't know anything about Survivor other than the fact that it's sharing a name with like Vampire Survivors or whatever the fuck that game was called, so I assume it's something similar like that. It's in that vein. Yeah, I got them. In a nutshell, it's that, but with DRG, right? Someone made a jammer mod in Skyrim. Suffice to say, the text you witnessed that day forced you to think about bleaching your eyes. Valid. It feels so fucked up, man. Still. I hate it. I hate it so much. it feels like morally wrong, you know? This was a good challenge run idea, by the way, Mace. You did a good job with this one. You cooked, as they say. How hip of me to say? I like it. I think it's a good idea. Human curiosity got the better of you. It is our greatest downfall. The small change that changes it a good bit, yeah. It's so deceptively, like, simple to begin with, but the rounding down bit especially, like, is a huge thing. I thought you already had Summers and you were playing it. Because you were talking about it the other day, right? Like last week? Mr. Harpster? That would have been a good name. There were you when I was trying to think of the name earlier. Asleep? How fucking dare you? That's what I want to be doing. There is no subquest on this. Tell you what, if I have trouble falling asleep tonight, I am going to be pissed. At myself, mostly. But I'm going to be mighty mad. Come here. Come here. Just sleep. Walk and play this, your subconscious will. At times, I feel like that would actually be possible for me, with the amount of these games that I've played at this point. Okay, let's not die to Jaggy. Still doing mental homework, you know for a fact if you try and hop in, you get your ass ripped apart. You have a stronger constitution than me to be able to play something where that's the case. Other players aren't friend, they're food. Well, unless one of them is friend. If you're playing a herbivore. Pen and stare. It's horrifying. Man, when you're in the early game, you can get so many quests done. I love replaying Monster Hunter so much. What is thy drink? Pink stuff. Wild strawberry flavored squash. It just... It's flavored water. The what now? It feels like it's a slur. Is there one of these that I can do relatively quickly? I can't remember. If there's quests that I need to do specifically to get like ingredients and whatnot upgraded in this game. Or if they're always listed. I think they're only listed in Hub. I know this is the Lagiacrus quest. People who make groups of different species. Oh. Just like completely destroying the point of the way the game's meant to be played. Disagree on having more fun restarting a save game, sitting in the end game grinding, yeah. It's just the progression, right? The progression is so nice. I've got so much stuff ahead of me that I get to look forward to all of it. It's just brilliant. It does help that it's been a decent little bit since I feel like I've done any normal-ish Monster Hunter progression, because I was stuck on the Collector's Challenge for fucking forever in G3 Star. For like at least 4 months. It's just nice to play again. Actually play the game instead of just killing the same 4 monsters. You need a good reason. You wouldn't make anything off of Word Fatty because there's nothing to use it on. Oh, there's 80 Volcano. Love this game. Ugh. Hey, there's one. Why'd you quit Monster Hunter Try here, of all places? Because of the underwater? Or because you as a child tried to beat the ever-living shit into Legiacrus despite the fact that you clearly cannot win? The thalassophobia? Ah, that makes sense. I never really thought of these as like oceans, but I doubt the fear cares about the specifics. Damn, I got good luck. This would have been great from a speedrun perspective. Flaggy! Kill me! Bum, 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 da, da, da. Thanks, buddy. Put this game off for weeks during this phase. Leggy scared the shit out of you. Maybe it's because I already played Freedom Unite before this point, but I was not, like, perturbed at all. Nothing changes if you do it? No. Isn't... Is it in this game? Isn't he technically invincible? I can't remember. I know in one of the games they're like technically invincible. Hello, Iron. How you doing? What? What now? Wheel time, I know. I'm just getting rid of all the pop-ups. That's why I use the laggy fast travel system instead of gathering resources. It's a small chocolate confectionery with something with vor. You shouldn't be voring anything unless it wants you to. And even then, it's questionable whether you should be doing it anyway.